y'all, it's JessicaRayPlays, and thank you so much for coming back to the channel for your brand new speed build of the Strangerville Courthouse. So I wanted to do something more lively than the one they had here. It is a library courthousey type deal, but I did put it on the lot as a library because I do make a library upstairs, and I think it turns out pretty darn stinking cute. There was a lot more stuff that I wanted to do to it, but I just could not do it because you guys know I'm not a thoroughbred in the building world. I would leave that to some other amazing builders. Maybe they can take it even a step further. So this is what it turns out looking like once I finally finish deciding what I want to do with the outside, and here it is. So I was kind of like mimicking a picture that I've seen on the internet of this courthouse, and I really didn't want to use this symbol. I thought it was really cute and definitely went with the whole theme of like Strangerville, but I do end up changing it to something that I find in a little bit later on that really does make it look like a courthouse. So here it is. I think it looks fantastic. So I'm just doing a little bit of maintenance, getting the windows put together and stuff like that. I do skip you guys over the landscaping that I do because, well, it's nothing really special. I do go ahead and I put these columns on the sides, and then later on I will extend the back to make it look like the front just a tad bit more. I do a little bit more fancy things to the outside, but I'm going to leave that to the end so you guys can see. And now we move on to the inside where I am doing the courtroom. This is a small courtroom. It's nothing fancy. It's literally just for kicks and giggles and looks. They can go in there and like watch TV, and I put in a video game that kind of looks like a speaker, so they can do that as well. If your Sims get hungry when they're at the courthouse / library, they can come downstairs, get them a little snackaroonie, and give them some coffee, and then they can go to the bathroom and use the potty. And the bathroom is unisex. Thought that was a little bit more interesting. I wanted to do something different than having like your same old. And then finally we are moving along to the second floor, which is my freaking favorite floor of all. So I know in Strangerville in the library they have where you can go do the listening devices and stuff like that. So I wanted to make a secret room just for these guys because I figured it would be a little bit more extra and kind of goes with the theme of the Strangerville. So yes, the rooms are hidden behind those bookcases. I found these amazing lights that I had no idea how to use them, and I put them in here, and also there's like a purifier for the air, so I built that in there too. And I figured somebody would be staying here maybe a couple of nights to listen in, so I did put in a bed just to make it a little bit more realistic. There is two, so you could have your spouse or whoever you want in there, and we changed up a few of these things and remind you to be shh because you're in the library. Now, you can't have a library without having you a toddler and kids room. So I made a toddler room where the toddlers can go, and I made a kids room where the kids can go. So pretty short and simple. Now the toddlers are the only ones that can access the toddler room because I did not want all the kids in there like messing everything up and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So I did give the toddlers their own little kitty cat door, I guess you would say. Now the toddlers could go in the kids room, but I ended up doing that because I figured maybe they want to go in there and play with their big brother, big sister, so I think that is extra nice of them to do that. There is a bunch of stuff in the kids room. There's like a puppet show, some doggies, toy chest, and I did put pillows around the puppet show, which you guys will see very shortly on. I do got like a creativity table so they can do that. And I wanted to put in, I don't even know why I was thinking. I wanted to put in a bookshelf, but I ended up not doing that because I was like, oh my gosh, why? It's the library. They could go outside and literally just pick their own books. So in the toddler room, I wanted to go crazy and put in a slide and everything else, but I realized how freaking big they were. So I ended up putting in their own little cute little bookshelf full of like little toddler books, I figured. And I did put in a little bit of toys into the bookshelf as well, and you guys will get to see that later on. The Wabbit tablet I do keep. I think I put it in the bookshelf, just kind of picking up off the floor. They do get a like play table, that building block table, so they can do those skills as well. They do get their very own toy chest so they can play the night away, and they get a bunch of toys. I mean, I think this is a place for any toddler would love, and I do move the toilet, so don't worry guys, I do find a special home for that toilet because I realized that it was kind of awkward, and then I thought, oh, the parents won't be able to get in here and clean or whoever wouldn't be able to get in here and clean that up if I left it like that. Once I get that done, I do go ahead and spruce up the place with a little bit of pictures and stuff like that to make it look a little bit more homey and a little bit more kitty. I do the same thing to the children's side, and a little bit later on I do make a half bath in the library on the second floor because I figured people wouldn't want to go all the way downstairs to do so. So I did put the toddler toilet in that bathroom there as well. And then finally we do go on to the main part where I do all these fancy stuff with the bookshelves. I figured like the kids would have like their own bins, maybe outside, where they can do more of the crafts and stuff like that. I really wanted to put in a fireplace, but that did not end up happening on the second floor just because I wanted to break up that doorway. But instead I kind of go with these desks, and I think that it looks freaking fantastic. And then I put in, I think it's called the secret computer on there. So I thought that worked really well. And I did put in the globe that you can drink because you gotta drink while you're studying. I mean, come on. And then I did put in little cubicles. I don't think I did 3 long. I think I just sticked with the 2. And then once I changed this lot to a library, it said I had to have a chess table. So I do put one at the very end of that when I get done doing this. In the uploaded version, it will be there for you guys. And I wanted so badly to make a clock tower, but it was not working. I don't know. Maybe some other fancy builder can figure it out. I mean, I could have just like stuck it up and made it like coming through the roof, but I just did not like that look. I didn't even like that it had like this shadow effect on it. So maybe a nice builder somewhere else will be able to figure it out because I could not, and it was making me angry. So I just left it alone. But here's you guys some screenies to look at. I hope you guys have enjoyed this speed build. You can check it out on my gallery under my new name, JessicaRayPlays. How you like them apples? So that way it's very easy to find me. I hope you guys will enjoy. There is no CC, but I did use quite a few packs. But whatever you don't have can be very easily replaced. But that is it, guys, and I hope to see you guys on Thursday for my next video. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for joining me and spending your day with me. Love you guys. See you then. Bye. Mwah.